This next comedian does not have his shit together. He is super funny though. Help me welcome Brennan O'Grady. Woo!
Hello, how's everyone doing? A lot of bald people today. I noticed it immediately. My dad's bald white guy, same deal. I remember when he first shaved his head, you'd always get the question, like, same thing, like, cancer? No. Like, racist? No? Yeah, I just came from work though, which sucked. But what sucks even more is last night I had a dream that I had a shift. So it's like you work a double. Does that ever happen to you? Yeah. It sucks. It's just like you work overtime for no extra pay. And I work as a security guard, right? And I think it's a cool job, but I think one of my supervisors might have schizophrenia, which isn't good for security, right? Like most of my other supervisors are like, yeah, the worst thing you have to worry about is someone trying to sneak alcohol into the venue. She's like, you need to check everything. You see that baby and that rattle could be gunpowder. Improvised explosive device. I'm like, no, it's not gonna happen. But the weirdest thing about that job is that like, it's kind of, a lot of it is just like profiling, and they don't want to say that, right? But some of the things that they say is like, they're like, anyone could be a terrorist. Anybody could be a threat. Like, even that mother could be a threat. I don't think she could be a threat. Not just because she has the baby, but also there aren't that many women terrorists. Not good representation, right? I think it's because there's no motivation, right? Like the motivation to commit a terrorist act is that you get 72 virgins in heaven. That's a great motivation for men. This is a really bad motivation for women. You have to spend eternity with 72 incels. You're just gonna be getting sent like Andrew Tate clips all day. What are they even gonna do? Hold like the biggest Pokemon tournament in the world? That's hell. That's literally hell. I do a few other side gigs though. One of my side gigs is a personal trainer. And I was doing it for a corporate gym, Crunch, but I hated it. You know, they tell you to give really corporate advice. Because everyone wants to lose weight the easy way, right? Ozempic. I like the old-fashioned way, cocaine and cigarettes, you know. Still works. But you gotta test it. That's the problem. You gotta test your cocaine. I test mine. I make my friend go first. He starts foaming at the mouth. I'm like, that's positive. I'm glad I didn't do that. That's no good. I was looking for jobs for a while though. I tried to get a job at Trader Joe's and got rejected. Why the fuck did I go to college, you know? The degree is completely useless. But they ask really weird questions on these job applications. Like one of the questions is, what is the worst thing that ever happened to you in your entire life? And how does it make you better at this job at the supermarket? I'm like, okay. Well, my friend had a rare neurological condition that caused him to slowly deteriorate until I barely recognized him anymore. And I guess I could work with vegetables? I don't know. It's a dumb question. It's a really serious question. I had a friend come out as asexual recently. Yeah, no applause. It's not that exciting. He's like, hey everyone, I don't get laid. We know. Good for you. But yeah, it's weird. He was talking about having a coming out party, which again, an asexual coming out party, what do you even do, you know? What gifts do I get him, right? It's easy for the other kinds, like if it's a gay guy coming out, I get him poppers. You know, if it's a lesbian, I'll get her like a flannel. They're not into anything. That's their whole shtick. That's their whole thing. But I had to ask him questions. I'm like, as an asexual, do you watch porn just for the plot? You know? People say they do, but I think you actually do. You know? You're like, this movie sucks. She didn't have money after ordering the plumber. I didn't see that twist coming though. That was kind of creative. That was a good solution on her part. I'm not gonna lie. I would have never thought of that. No, but I came from New York. Anyone else here from New York? No? Fuck you guys, it's okay. I'm here now. But yeah, right before I left, I went on a bar crawl with all my friends, and we looked it up online, so we didn't realize the last bar was a gay bar. Till like way too late, you know? I'm like looking around, I'm like, there's a lot of guys in here. And they're all really good at dancing, like, a little odd. The bar's called The Bulge. Okay. Anyway, I was in the bathroom sucking this guy's dick, you know? Some guy walked in with a strawberry daiquiri. Straight people don't drink those. This is a gay bar. Are there any Swifties in here? No. I'm telling you, I don't like Swifties, I'm sorry. I think it's because I was in an argument with a Swiftie the other day, and she said that Taylor Swift is a better songwriter than Bob Dylan. That's crazy. You know why? Because Bob Dylan is a legend, and he's the worst singer of all time, right? Like, if Taylor Swift sung a Bob Dylan song, it would still be good. If Bob Dylan sung a Taylor Swift song, it would suck, right? Like, she wears short shorts, I like pink shorts. She's your captain and I'm on the bleachers. It's not good songwriting, sorry to break it to you. I think Kanye would still hold up that way. I'm still a Kanye fan, it's my greatest shame. I can separate the art from the artist. I know someone who's like that with Bill Cosby. I think it's a little different, I don't know. I told him, I'm like, how could you still support Bill Cosby? He says, listen, his comedy sucks, but his sleight of hand, the best I ever do. Yeah, no, it's been a crazy year for me. I went to my first nude beach here, Black's Beach, right? They don't have those on the East Coast. They don't. You know, the weirdest thing about nude beaches is like having to apply sunscreen to like this area, because you never have to do it anywhere else. And I don't just want to go like autopilot, right? You know? So I try to find like the best way to do it without making everyone else around me like uncomfortable. So I like to turn around from everyone at the beach, you know? And I apply. I have to look around. I gotta make sure nobody's watching me. And I see a group of girls walk by. I'm like, sorry ladies, I just didn't want to freak you out. They really respect my privacy though. They did run away. I know it may be hard to believe, but I actually live with a lesbian couple, which is really interesting. No one sees that coming. But people are like, how did that happen? What do you guys all have in common? Like, we all eat pussy, you know? And they gave me a really good tip. They said, you should try to do it with a zin in your mouth. She's like, it'll burn, but she'll be like, oh my God, this burns, but why do I want more? That's a weak joke to end on. I'm Brett O'Grady, thank you.